Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 21st, 2nd, 23rd, 24th, Monday through Thursday. This is a general reading, so of course I'm using my Redley Valentine decks. I'll use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards, and I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the message needs to come out, it just does for someone out there. Now, remember, anything that is reversed has stronger energies. Go ahead and like the share, do the like, share, subscribe buttons. That's always good. I know I post about twice a week, and then of course every month I do the longer readings for whatever the season is that's coming up. So if you want to hit the bell so you can get the notifications, that is also wonderful, and I thank you for that. I have posted the Cancer season overview, and it's in the introduction, and then the reading follows. I do put, for people that cross watch, I do put the timer. I think that in the longer readings it was 16:10 seconds. So if you cross watch and you just want to skip the beginning, you can just go to 16:10 for your, or I'm sorry, :10 for your readings. Now, a couple things remember, and again, I do talk about this. So Cancer season begins the 20th. We also have the winter solstice for the southern hemisphere and the northern solstice, or the summer solstice, for the northern hemisphere. So it's the longest time. In the southern hemisphere, it's the longest, darkest night, and in the summer it is the longest day. So summer does start. There is a lot of energy with this. There is a lot of occult energy that comes on this day too. So it's our job to keep our vibrations very, very high so we counter any of that negative energy, okay? There's also, this is also times where there's a little bit of that veil shifting. Now, another thing too is that, and I talk about this in the overview, but Jupiter goes retrograde. Now, it's not that everything's going to happen just right on Sunday, but it does go retrograde. And also we have Mercury going direct on the 22nd. So remember that. And that takes about 14 days to get out of that Mercury retrograde type of cycle or energy. Then we have the 24th. We have the full moon, 2:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Capricorn. So a lot of energy for this week. Now, I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but I noticed that there's been a lot of internet outages and internet going up and down, up and down. A lot of us have been feeling like we're on the precipice of change. All of that is coming. Now, is it going to be something this week? It could be, but I can't tell you that. I'm not getting that as a message, but I do get the message. Again, I wake up in the middle of the night, or I have messages as I'm doing my praying and my meditating, and basically it's, be not afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay, so I'm going to claim that. I'm going to hold on to that as we continue to go through whatever changes we go through. But remember, that is bigger than what we do. What we do, even though things are happening around us, we still need to concentrate on what we do and where we put our own energies. So, having said that, let's start our readings. Hello, my Cancers, and happy birthday season to you. This is your season, and yes, you have had remarkable growth and remarkable hardships, but remarkable successes also in this past year. So now this is that time for you to claim them, okay? So let's claim the successes, be thankful for the growth, and and know that the experiences, whether they be positive or negative, that they have brought us to a higher place. Okay? Okay. Felt like we needed to kind of come back to that situation. So let's go on and see what we have here for my Cancers. So 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Okay, middle card is reversed. Here we go. Things have to turn. Things have to be moving. So this week there will be movement. Now, what is the movement for? Is it something to do with your finances? It could be. Is it something to do with your, I'm kind of even feeling like your love life or your romantic life or your personal life. I do feel that too. But 10s have a transitional energy. 1, of course, is new starts, new beginning. 0 is also, it's God God energy, universal energy, source energy. So whatever you want to call that, it is something that is extremely divine. But the wheel moves forward. These are some of the things that have to do a little bit with your karma. Remember, even though Mercury is still going direct in Gemini, there's still a karmic energy going on because of some of that Aquarius energy that's been pushing things through. And I kind of feel like even with this Jupiter and Pisces, because it's going retrograde, it's been in Pisces, and now it's going retrograde in Pisces. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like a mop up. I feel like you need to mop stuff up still, but the thing is now, the mop is one of those easy mops. The ones that you put in and you twirl and it's all, and then it's like you're just mopping things up. And when I say that, it's like you're finishing things up. I feel like this is kind of your finishing up so that things can happen again for you. Now, so this is one of those times, my Cancers, that I would really concentrate on the business at hand. And no procrastination this week. No procrastination. You've got to get your things done. You've got to make sure that you do your list. I know you're not necessarily good at writing down your list, but you're really good at remembering things. So write it down and then, like I said, finish things up. Finish things up. Things have to move forward, and it's going to be into a better place. However, life is not for wimps. I say that all the time. Life's not for wimps. And it seems like, Cancers, you have gone from possibly a little bit on the wimpy side to not being a wimp anymore. So claim it, own it, just be it. Okay. Anyway, 10, Archangel Jeremiah, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I feel a lot of freedom with this card too. I feel like a lot of chains falling off of you. This card's reversed. The 10 of Raphael. So we have a 1010 energy going on. And you know what I say is basically, look these numbers up. You can put either 11 or 1010 in, into your browser and put angel numbers and then search for that. But Raphael is your energy. It's also Scorpio. It's also Pisces, fluid, emotional, happy home, happy family. Basically things moving in the right direction for you. But again, I do feel for my Cancers, you have really stood up. You have stood up, you have faced the fires, you have gone through the fires, and this is a week for you to have some reclamation and for you to claim the victory even. Okay, so what does this mean on the practical? Is this a new job, new money? All of that could be very much a yes. Anyway, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. Your last card here, the 2 of Michael. So now we have a 1010, or we have a 11, which could actually add up to 2 also. So that's in itself interesting. So you might something with the numbers are really speaking to me, but I'll let you look those up. 2s are crossroads decisions. So whatever's happening here, there's some choices to be made, because 2 of Michael is about making some decisions and also about, freeing yourself. Now, the thing is, again, with that, again, I do feel a lot of freedom. It's like, maybe because we're heading into, for America, July 4th, but it's kind of like, let the bells ring. The bells, who the bell tolls. Okay, all these, the bells are ringing now. So Michael is air energy. It is our Libra Aquarius. It's also our Gemini thought process is making some plans. I feel like there's going to be new information coming for you that you will be able to make some plans, and your plans will actually be along the lines. They're very much in alignment with your goals. How's that? Okay. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem. Find a compromise. Now, I did feel like I needed to pull out my Rider-Waite cards. I was going to do it in the intro, and there's a card that just fell. Excuse me. Okay. It is face down. I don't know what it is. So we're going to pull one for each here too. So here we go. Okay, so this is a 5. Okay, 5s have some change energy. This is 5 of rods or wands. This is our Leo, which we're about to go into next season, and we've got a lot of Leo here. So, and also too, I'm kind of getting that July, maybe that July 5th type, and that kind of goes back to the longer readings in that intro. Okay, so, but this is basically, there's a little bit of a conflict here. There's a little bit of a, kind of like defending yourself energy. But this is not necessarily a real war or a real battle. This is just nominal. This is just saying, okay, I have to do this as a response. It's like things have already been done. Things have already been won for you. It's just like, okay, if I have to do it, I'll do it. It's, I don't see the point in it, but fine. Okay? Okay. So like I said, this is the 5 of rods. And, it's kind of like, nobody really is really battling each other here. It's just kind of like having to go through the motions. I think that's it. It's more going through the motions as things move forward for you. Okay, let's go on now. Now, my Redley Valentine Angel deck and see. Yeah, it's definitely going through the motions, and it's more of a hindrance. It's more of a bother. But it's like, okay, if I've got to do this, I've got to do this because you want things moving for you. You want things, going on. So that could be, going for that interview. That could be filling out some paperwork. It's just like, so going for the interview when you know the job is yours. Filling out the paperwork just because you have to. So just know you have to go through the motions for things to move. Here we go. Last card. The 8 of fire. So you've got another fire energy here. 8s have unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. It's infinity. Now, I've also heard, I also heard somebody recently, and it wasn't on this, but just somebody that was talking about 8s as a new beginning also. So kind of want to say that it has new possibilities, new opportunities. I think that's more how I feel about 8s. Now, fire energy, again, Leo, Sagittarius, and it's also Aries. Passionate, burning, very determined. Things happening quicker than you were even expecting them to. Okay? You go through the motions, things happening quicker than what you expected. So be prepared. I think that this is kind of that roller skate type of motion. This is kind of that just be ready because, the unexpected. And, I always say definition for luck is, preparation to meet opportunity. I just feel like just be prepared because things could start moving really quickly. Okay. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Like I said, but you'll just have to go through the motions with this one. Okay? Just go through the motions, but do what you have to do. Do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. Because it has to be done in order, dotting those I's, crossing those T's. Has to be done. So what crystal or energy for my Cancers? Clear quartz. This is a wonderful one, especially, clear quartz does not necessarily get the respect it needs to, okay, because it's a universal type of energy here. But this is about psychic abilities. Remember the full moon. And remember, full moon is, again, release, relinquish, request. Enhanced intuition, so you're going to actually know what needs to be done this week. Mental clarity, again, write things down, but your mind is very sharp. I told you, you know everything you need to do. Magnified energy, okay? Lots of stuff from my Cancers. We're entering Cancer season with a bang. So remember the button, like, share, subscribe, click the bell, but more importantly, my Cancers, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.